And good evening. Welcome to day 8 of the 100 Days of Shakespeare. Got a really simple one tonight. Just thought it would be good once a week to actually perform something. So while we're running through the mix of breaking down different parts of the lifetimes and work of Shakespeare, being an actor, I thought it might be worth doing some performance stuff as well. So tonight I'm going to start with something super simple and just recite the Sonnet 18, the Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day sonnet. So this sonnet was the thing that really got me into Shakespeare. So when I was in high school, I was quite the skeptic. I'd heard all of this conversation around Shakespeare and everyone raving about this guy and how good he was, and I wanted to be an actor at that point, but I was quite the skeptic, and I wasn't really keen to just believe what everyone said. And so I said to myself one day, you probably should go and do a little bit of research so that you know for sure what you're talking about. If he's good, great. If he's not, then you've got some evidence to back it up. And so this was the sonnet that I grabbed to have a look at and really break down. And when I stopped and actually really kind of looked at the lines and what he was saying and the structure of it and the poetry of it, he hooked me. And it was from that point on I went, yep, this guy's awesome, and just started digging more and more into it. So so that's kind of where I started with Shakespeare and why. So I thought, being a part of this process, it would make sense to not only break down the work. So at some point we'll actually use one of these videos to actually break down this sonnet and really pull it apart and deconstruct it. And we'll do that with some monologues and some other parts as well, bits and pieces of scenes from the plays, so that we can actually look at the text and break it down and really work out not only an approach to what does it mean, but if you as a performer need to work on Shakespeare, what's a way that you can start breaking it down and work through the text. So that's something that we'll do on a few of the streams as well over the next, day 8, 92 more days to go. So it's already 8 days in. I'm already feeling the pressure of it. It's a lot, so it's going to be interesting. So anyway, that's the plan. Thanks so much for joining me across these few days. And of course, if you are digging into Shakespeare, I encourage you to jump into the 100 Days of Shakespeare event, the Facebook group that has been set up. So that link will be in the description below. And of course, it would be great if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Follow along with us as we contribute to the 100 Days of Shakespeare event, and check out some of the other stuff that we've got happening around the channel. So that's it. Without any further ado, let's do this sonnet. So Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime decline by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when from eternal times to lines thou growest. As long as men can breathe and eye can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.